Hello, welcome in the episode 5 of this gameplay walkthrough, whatever it is, of Talos Principle 2. Here we are, we reached the 33% of standard puzzles. We are on the level S1? No, we are not. We are not 1. Right? Yes, this is not 1 and 1. And we started by doing all the puzzles pretty fast. By doing all the puzzles pretty fast. Okay. And so now we have the triangles and the stars. Let's just give a bit of a look around. Try not to get crazy to explore everything at all costs. I'm definitely curious about that kind of path there. That structure down there. Like, who knows if I will die by trying to reach it. No, this is actually a path you can take. So up here there was 7. But there is another question mark in that direction. Okay, it's the Sphinx. Let's take a look at the Sphinx so that we have an idea of what kind of riddle we do have to solve. A. A. T. C. So there is someone behind these two parts here, on the supposed right of the main thing. In the opposite way, there is the sea. Try to count these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Should be 11 if there were all the puzzle rooms. Oh, wait. Few of the puzzle room are inside. So if they're 9 or 8, it means they are actually all the puzzle rooms. I'll try to understand this a bit better. So, for example, here we see 2 small ones. But they are close to each other. Will there be these 2? They should be there. There's one down there. So probably the one down there, okay, are those 2. So that one, and then there is another one down there, are those 2. Then that one is maybe this one here. So maybe the sea is behind there somewhere. But there isn't anything behind there. Now let's see. Then maybe this one is this thing down here. And then those two are these and these. Hmm. It's not easy at all to orientate. Especially since it kinda shows this, this double puzzle room, but I don't see anything like that, to be fair. So, to what tech is referring to, unless I totally read the map wrong. Hmm. Well, what's sure is that has to be something behind the two of those things, and one thing inside. One between two things, and another one behind one that it's isolated between mountains or something like that. Oh wait, maybe things also helps understanding. Wait. Okay, we're back here. So, kind of mountains. Well, just have to check behind the. Oh, oh, oh. So I say that maybe this was C. No, this maybe is C. Or no, it's not. That one maybe is C. Or maybe C. So if that's C. Let's see, I don't know what tech is this because I really don't see anything around there. But like this can only be T. Like this can be C. But if this is T, it actually makes sense that this is T. If this is T, then there is A. And this is the only way. I'm very confused because of that structure that has a double. Okay, let's try. Try to go for T here and see if we find an A around there. Oh my god. Oh, here's the lab. I think I will remember that the lab is here. And they also have the question mark, so. For now, I want to keep looking for this other mystery. Oh my god. Oh wait. There's a triangle here. So yes, these are the two structures. These are definitely the two structures. So I should put an A in here, but what do I... Oh my god. How do I type an A? But I don't see anything. This will be tough. The star here won't be easy at all. When there are those strange things, instead of just having the usual puzzles, connections, and or just obviously a single thing to find around, things are obviously much tougher. Let's go, but I suppose I can make an A like this. Like this is an A, I suppose. Pattern is already solved. Oh, whoa! It's the right one, I can't change this. Pattern is already solved, amazing. I'm a fucking genius. Fucking genius of geography, even if I hate geography. No, don't die now. Come on. Oh. Okay. Well. There should be C in the other side somewhere.
Miranda is the founder's daughter. It's still kind of blowing my mind. She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that? That sounds cold. I hope it's not true. Miranda seems like such a lovely person. It would be terrible if she was created just to be a servant. I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal. Walking around here is so peaceful, but it's also, I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out. Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation, which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that. No, I never did. I would have loved to. Nope. You know, people throw around the word awesome a lot. I probably do it too, but I think what we saw in there is the proper meaning of the word.
Okay. Talked with Melville already. So we had to find a sea. Ooh. Let's activate that while we saw that. So the other thing will be easy to grab. That's nice. Instead to follow this shit. I don't really remember where C was. So let's check around all the structures just to be sure while we are here. The more confusing thing is that there was one where it showed that it was T1 and it was inside. Maybe I did actually a mistake. Maybe the other puzzle was a C and T1 is another one. It's actually inside the puzzle somewhere. Oh, it's here. Done. Yes, that I was right. That one was T. Even if again I don't understand. No, I'm still confused with geography and why there was some kind of puzzle that like two parts. But I definitely that right. Did that right. Oh my god. Where the heck is the blue energy? I totally lost it. Well, let's take care of things one by one. Let's grab those infos here. On Cornelius, from the personal reminiscence of Mitko. Some people lose true importance you just don't notice at first. People would quietly hold things together without making a big deal. But Cornelius was always by Tina's side. He calmly and carefully helped us all stay on track. And it must have been when Athena left him behind, when he went on his so-called research expedition. On air. Most people thought, hmm, might never, he might never come back. Athena was left behind, because now it's referring to him. And oh, she could leave him. They seem to love each other so deeply. After he read to, oh my god, I'm so confused. When the Museum of the Simulation very rarely left his premises. The chaos squad doted on him, and only then did they slowly understand how much the city has. I don't understand. God appears and God is light. Those poor souls who dwell in night. But those a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day. 53, 58. Eustachius. It is hard from vantage point. Does it look? What do you think about this, mother? Believe it in any kind of prime mover, but I thought you should read it because your status. See, I thought you should read it, so I'm right. Athena, bring some of those things with there. So also the recording of fifth lifters here. Should read it because your status is an intelligent person, and its conclusion after a great deal of thought. Similar to respectively consider points of view we don't agree with. Look on in the comments by Eustachius. But then he's so great. Why is everyone so fundamentally disappointed with the world? Another profile. Two. And yet, if this person was left on his own somewhere in the wilderness, he would feel nothing but terror. The appreciation of nature is rooted in the experience of civilization of safety. True, but he's still right. So much of what our ancestors created in their last years was alienating to the majority of people. Then the question isn't one of modernity, but of control. There's a person talking here. Itafina looks much more the size, the side, like it believes in itself way more. It could mean that it's another, maybe the male, maybe they stereotypically created the female one that it's chill and curious, and the male one that does a straight and hard to convince character instead. Whoa. Okay, so what I should find around. So usually where there are when there are those things, then you can find some piece of the old world around. Let's take a look. I will find a Game Boy, some other kind of console where the game was played. Oh my god. Oh my god, now we'll have
There's an
to.
old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything. I have no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves. Places like Beringia and Doggerland still echo in our cultural memories. But we shouldn't forget that life began in the sea. We are the children of the sea. And it's not through floods and ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
Oh my god. Maybe I did the fatal mistake coming down here. At the end of the day, I feel the exploration still feels great. Like, it feels great to explore, to see things, to feed the curiosity. Problem is that it's slow. The place is way too big and takes way too much time to go around. Cool. But must try and follow it until it leads you back to me. We're stubborn. So we go back there to keep exploring. At this point I'm also curious to see if I find more of these things around that makes you jump back in the middle of the island fast. But so I suppose the way they created all of this, maybe they were just Athena plus a bunch of few other people. And she developed this technology first, and then Air or someone else. Oh, actually Air, right? Because she was walking in the stairs. Net recording. So she had to be here already. Like the structures had to be here already. So yes, she started getting all of the structures, maybe using that technology. I think they're just some kind of nanomachines that can also transport and combine elements. Like this looks the obvious explanation, and I understand why the others here are confused when they see those things. Like sometimes they act like those things are magic. Those things are magic. Like initially, it looked like it could be just some kind of virus. It makes you see things, but at this point, since we are working on them, there should really be something more. Unless we're still living some kind of crazy illusion. It is affecting everyone and even making you think you're walking inside on inside something. Maybe all of this is fake. Maybe this is all a simulation. But the funny thing is that it is. It is a simulation. Oh, there is something there. First, let's see where this other fun leads. On the other Sphinx. Oh my. Oh, whoa. Okay. I don't know if I should be thankful. Try to see if I notice the blue energy. Maybe it just went up there. Hmm. Bit annoyed by the fact that I can't really see the blue energy. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's not get distracted, but and at least not too much. Another Straton thing.
Let us consider the city. What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
Was Straton really so obsessed with machines, or they're just like changing the meaning of some of his rights? It's a very interesting thing. Okay. Like the water is absolutely beautiful, but then the effects are terrible. But again, maybe it's something I can change from the settings. Maybe because I don't have everything on ultra. Don't have the best effects from when I touch the water. We're doing a pretty big exploration here. Okay. Let's see. I think there could be more funds around. Come on. Put something around here, some little secret. Why creating this part? Oh, let's go. Wait, what? Ah, what the? Oh my god. Okay, essentially this is an Easter egg, and that's it. Maybe it's the guitar of a guy that died. A cool guitar on a cool solitary beach. Okay. I think that's the only explanation. Otherwise, I would have get some logs and things around here. It says there is something in research. But what? Oh, hmm. Yes, I think this is another one. Ooh. Oh, come on. I keep finding things, but I don't get anything. But we are here. Let's head inside the lab. We are ready to have another vision. Hmm. Whoa, whoa. From Quentin. Dear founder, I never got to know you. People tell all these stories about you and I don't know what to believe. Some people say to ask Cornelius, others say Cornelius is too blinded by grief. Some say Byron stands to the truth for the truth. Others say he's a fanatic and a radical and we should listen to the mayor. There doesn't seem to be a way of getting a straight answer. Why did you abandon us this chaos? Why can't you just come back and sort it out? If you're reading this message, don't you care? Oh my god, this guy is pretty far ahead. How the she did get this information? So she was connected to New Jerusalem. She was spying on us. Oh my god. Thank you for everything you did for us. I'm grateful for the life that I have, which will not exist without you. I hope wherever you are now, you are at peace. Your labs established outdoor is Athena here. Avoid interference, visual application of advanced machinery, trials, the collection and analysis relation dropping in the dark. But if two fails to occur, must return trials. Maybe God was just trying to make an apple pie from scratch. Okay.
This looks like it has something to do with energy generation. Am I reading this right?
We get inside the phone. I believe I discovered the truth that also called leaders have hidden from us. Happens religious goal. Just working toward disability completion day. Foolishness was never your true intent. Even this abomination of a city that calls itself New Jerusalem is a deception. How would you want us to return to the sinful ways of our ancestors, straying the living? No, it was when you and the feast companions lived humbly amongst the splendors of Gaia, having no need for all this wasteful ostentation. And then Athena created something even crazier and bigger. Only the progenitor have given us such hardy bodies if she had intended for us to live in unended luxury. Your teachings have been obscured and perverted by ideologies, but you should know that there are still those of us who remember the truth. Hallowed by your name, Belzerzan. What is this? We assembled on the vast green lawn outside. The reactor began to slowly wind down. My eyes were somebody discarded anti-shutdown banners. That's one reactor. From a zero emission. Awards. A Latin almost a kind of glossolania. Be an alien tongue. It was clear. They protested. Could not help but think of a moment of chaos. 45 sky erupted above Shima. And 2 days earlier, contradicting his campaign promise, the Prime Minister suggested the tactical nuclear weapons. The spokeswoman sounded so bitter. The protesters didn't mean any harm. From their perspective, they they were doing good. People also think they're doing good when they get collectively outraged. That doesn't make them right. Collective action can change the world when it's deliberate and based in reason, but can also become a mental trap or a societal pressure valve. From error to Miranda, and error, yes, is 5358. Error. As you continue your reading, there is a useful concept that I would like you to keep in mind. The thought terminating cliche. This is a type of phrase, often a slogan or a saying, which sounds meaningful, but is really intended to make you stop thinking. To take an example from our history, someone in the simulation might say things like, "It's the will of Elohim," or "It serves the process," and that will be that. Case closed. Who knows how many iterations never advance the future because they just stopped thinking at that point. Do not, however, that a totally cliche is not the same as a lie. It may very well contain elements of truth, but those elements are used to keep you from questioning a full set of assumptions that come with it, which may be partially or totally false. This often takes the form of a pinning or something you care about. You must protect X, where X is a nation, a philosophy, public order, or even the planet itself. But while you may agree with that element, all kinds of assumptions may be included about how to protect something or who to protect it from, or what the end goal of protecting it is. If you stop there just because you agree with the surface level statement, the results may be the opposite of everything you wanted. Like those who choose to serve Elohim, and in so doing prevented him from achieving his true purpose. Why is this guy not here anymore? This guy saying something like this to Athena doesn't look like something that one of the New Jerusalem would say to Athena. It looks like something that Byron could say, but I don't like. It would look really strange if it was actually Byron. So we're progressing with the exploration around. And I want to continue it. Hmm. It's crazy that like it looked like the puzzle were self-contained, but then the map is even bigger than the previous one. Damn it. Really missing the move forward button that was in the Talos Principle 1. That could have helped a lot exploring those stupid islands. My brain is developing strange thoughts. I was thinking that the plank where you could sit on, it's like the line of the Tetris. The red guitar is like the triangle-like piece of the Tetris. I'm starting to become mad. Since there was that kind of vision of Tetris pieces. Let's see what we have here. Arcady. What? Vessel receiving tidal wave of grief. 53, 58. What the fuck? What is this number here? The art of human emancipation is not yet won, and the path has been far from straightforward, and yet in but a few thousand years, there is a great deal of suffering that before must have seemed unavoidable and eternal. Some still suffer, their lives are ransomed by police and economy, but at least now we know that a better world is truly possible. My Pasha's Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. So incident today, nothing major. The camp. Family dogs, a type of pet, entered the clearing, causing a stampede. Sun is alright, only minor scratches. The body work. Need to be more careful from now on. Let's see what Trevor has to say. It's other dialogue.
Now I have to talk science fiction for a bit because I love science fiction, but it drives me nuts. There's this cliche that shows up over and over, and every time someone uses it, everyone pretends it's really profound. It goes something like this. A scientist invents something good, but, oh no, it's actually really bad. You could have something that makes your life better, but no, you can't. How dare you even want it? That's hubris. That's playing God. And it's never anything that reflects the real world, right? It's never, oh no, you invented a vaccine for cervical cancer. Oh no, you invented a new class of antibiotics. Oh no, you cured malaria. How dare you? Those diseased mosquitoes are way more important than human lives. How did science fiction become so reactionary? You know, if we all thought this way, you guys wouldn't even exist. At least Alex agrees with me. She has good taste.
Wait, he named Alex. Does he know Alex or not? Named Alex because he knows about Alex and because, like, he read about Alex? Or because he really met and stay with Alex? Like, I don't think this guy was in the team of the guys with Alex. Like, what I understood is that, or at least I thought I did understand, was that this guy was just working on another part. On his own. On another project that maybe could manage to actually be useful at something. Whoa, this is another one. It should be the last fun. This pushed me into the Sphinx now.
If the fool persisted in his foolishness, would he become wise?
Alright, now I just have a star because I get rid of the other stars. I got rid of the other stars. We are almost done. Stupid exploration. Well, we jump from around there. I don't think we need to go back. If there is something exactly in that place, fuck that. But I think we are already essentially from where we start, because when we started, we jumped on this part and then going to the left, we found the fun that make us jump back on the island. So you know what? Let's actually go back to this side and use the fun once again, and then let's go do the other puzzles and that's it. Around there was the place with the purple cloud showing the Tetris pieces, but we didn't find any Tetris pieces around, fortunately. And now we definitely circumnavigated the whole stupid island. Get to be happy about this at least. This one there is nothing. Okay, so let's see. So there is a jungle there and one there. I don't know, maybe that one is actually closer. Interplay. Could also enter from here. But I thought that maybe activating that thing would have been some way useful. There's nothing inside there. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Okay. Hmm. Okay, hopefully I pushed this in the right direction. And maybe this is not exactly what I had to do. Or is it? Not like this. From here? No. Oh, wait, I need to grab this thing too. So, um, okay. We got this too. Okay. Let's just do this like this. Okay, so need to get this blue energy. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, this will work, I suppose. Yes, this does work. Let's go. Triangle 1 is done. Okay. So on this side, does it look like there is anything else? Here instead we have a question mark and the other triangle. So let's go this way. Jingle is up here. Passing through. Oh, I love this. I love when the puzzles are tiny like this. Okay. Lol. Hmm. Come here, bro. I really don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm doing something right. No, I'm not. But the idea was good. Oh, wait. Yes. No, yes, no. We are even higher. I think I went as high as possible. Hmm. Oh my god. Whoa, wait. Wait, I never thought about this. This is something new you can do. Whoa. Cool. Whoa. 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 This is the revolution. Super cool. I put the connector on top of the guy, but we didn't think about using the gemmer. Whoa. Poor guy. Bro, at least rest. Okay. Okay, this is done. So, there is just a question mark. Yes, I saw. those circles previously. I noticed them. This means there is something down here. But there is a structure inside this place too. Let's go.
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced. There is a kind of madness in what we are doing, going to a place that is so hostile to our existence. That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty, but it is a hateful beauty. A beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this. And yet, it is precisely this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem fail to see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
Hard to understand if he's just complaining or if there is more to understand about what he was saying. Where the heck is the blue energy? Like, I moved around so much. Really hope it's up here because sometimes they move close to the puzzles actually. So I really hope it's just up here. Oh my god. Well, I suppose the point of this is to help us. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a miracle. Stupid blue energy is not here, unfortunately. Okay, who cares? Let's look for that later. The Sphinx again.
For tricking the gods to help humankind, Prometheus was punished by being bound to a rock, there to be eternally tormented. The chains that held him were forged by Hephaestus, blacksmith to the gods. Was Hephaestus right to allow his art to be used in this fashion?
How about you just cut out the cryptic nonsense and tell me if Athena is here?
was it for lowly, lame Hephaestus to make this choice, and not mighty Zeus? Then none but oracles can create without fear. As you continue your journey to the flame, remember Hephaestus and the burdens of the blacksmith.
The pattern is holding. Solve the puzzles, enter the tower, speak to an entity, turn on the beam. It's like she's appealing to our past, reminding us of where we came from, but changing enough elements to make us view our history through a different lens. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point. I don't know. You might have something there.
I read about this in a book. It's called defamiliarization.
Yakut? I think I'm actually impressed.
The fuck? This is why I was having trouble noticing that shit. I can't believe this. Oh, come on. Um... Are you happy now, stupid light? I hope it won't make me run for the Wool Island. Please, I already did that. That will be really painful. Fucking bitch. These are the worst. Oh well, okay, we are just heading there. Nice. Okay, I think
Cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
we didn't find a single fucking Prometheus fire in here. And that doesn't make me happy at all. So we found 0 items and 0 fires. Okay, amazing. So N1, 0 and 0. Perfect. Taking note of those things since there is not a way to know what you're really getting. Okay, well, we did everything except for items and fires. sparks, Prometheus sparks. So fine. Let's keep going. It's terrible. The two islands are keep becoming bigger and bigger instead of just being smaller, so that you can enjoy the game without having to walk around for 1 hour. I really hope they change strategy for the next levels. Like there is a limit to the patience that someone can have in doing this stupid exploration. Like the world is beautiful, but you need to have the right. Like I should be allowed to. Oh, I notice it now. That again, this shit stopped. Oh, whoa! It stopped a lot of time ago. Amazing. Perfect. 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 So by changing the window. Okay, yes, it went back. Let's try to stay at full screen. Maybe I prevent this. Okay, I have to show that once again. Okay, so for first, let's show the piece that I put it here. So this was an L, this was a Z. These are, I think. No, okay, no. This was a Z. This was an L. This was the triangle, square, line, triangle, L, and Z. Then there was the Sphinx, talking about Hephaestus that that had to chain Prometheus. And then the light was in here. The fucking light was up there for some reason, the blue light. And then to chain those guys, like I did previously, you just do this. So you jump on one, and then you just select this one to jump on the next one, and you essentially reach the place you have to reach. And then we just follow with the light, the blue light, all the way up there where I got the star. Okay, now let's continue. Sometimes, unfortunately, this happens sometimes. I don't know what they should. I think it sometimes happens during some kind of loads of the game. In this case, when I... No, wait, there was not even a load. I was just doing the Tetris puzzles. I don't know, I have no idea. Sometimes it just happens. It's like Twitch loses the program, loses the window. Okay, not two. The Flooded Valley.
You're on your way to an island. Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the Founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Mm. Hopefully it's a flooded island. This means that maybe we won't have to explore too much. Maybe. Oh my god, this looks big. Why? Please. Why? Look! Those parts are connected. What the fuck? Why are these fucking stupid places bigger and bigger? Stupid nightmare. Okay. Amore mio. My love. My kitten love. A new instrument. This is an accumulator. Cool, don't tell me. Super cool! Oh, it says red. Oh, this charge need to hold. So cool. Use them similarly to
In the beginning, before we built New
a
Jerusalem,
jammer.
we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, Al. They were family to me.
Sorry. Didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
The green one had to stay in the middle. Even if actually... No, yes, this was the only way. Because for this one... Yes, for this one to release the green energy, that would be connected to the red one and the blue source. If that was the case, then this one was outside. And again, the green source has to stay inside. Let's take a look around the structures. That's the most exploration I will do. Now we see sparks. That says it all. We should domesticate dogs. Dogs were a beautiful creation. Except pugs. We need to breathe that seem like an important feature in an animal because pugs can breathe well. Is that a perfect demonstration of how perverse it is to manipulate nature like that? And that's why we can choose not to do it badly. It's not like pugs are the only possible outcome. We have choices. I would love to have a dog. We would go on walks together and it would be excited about every new smell. And we would play fetch. It sounds magical to me. It's so lovely. Okay, so 1 and 2. Please there. Hmm. Um, what the? This definitely confuses me. Like I could try to drop this along the way, but then how the fuck do I grab it? It's very strange. Okay. So we turn this thing off so that we can put those things here in order like this. And then while it's been thrown, after we deactivate it, it's the time to grab the energy. Exactly, it worked. Fortunately, I can't do... Oh, wait, I can. To put those things back a bit faster. Okay, now this thing has the energy we need. What? Oh, okay, this just opens that. Okay, well, it's good already. Now we can open these. Oh, wait, okay, right. Now I can use the gemmer from the inside, like this. What the? Alright, I had to Leave this on the floor first. Cool. Just take a look
There's
around
so much
once
history here
again.
that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now? They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I'm confused. I saw the red fire, but then I didn't grab it. Where the fuck it is? What the? Oh my god, I'm confused now. I saw the red fire, but then I forgot to grab it. Because we have just 5 sparks. Oh, it's there, okay. So we got a spark here. We did 3, and let's go for the question mark that is in this direction. Okay, it's one of the puzzles. Again, the stupid thing of hide and seek games. Well, at least looks like those are small islands. Oh my god, being able to orientate using these things won't be easy. Let's keep exploring. Maybe later, if I notice something strange, I can try to understand. Or solve the puzzle, the riddle of this thing. I don't know if it's proper to call it a riddle, but fine. Okay, so 3. Then question marks there. Another question mark here. And yet it moves. A fascinating story discovered in the archive concerns presented by the name of Galileo. Man made a huge contribution to the early development of science, but was best remembered for becoming embroiled in a controversy with the church. On the contrary, he argued that the earth revolved around the sun, a view would describe as self-evident. We would describe, in which the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy and formally heretical. I think I would have tried to stand up for the truth. It's harder than it sounds. Fighting an authority like Elohim is one thing, but when even your friends and allies may renounce you for holding an acceptable opinion, it takes enormous willpower to continue. Nobody does it, society gets stuck. At the end of his trial, he muted and yet it moves. A beautiful idea, but untrue. Because defying society is hard. It comes at high cost. Not everyone is capable of bearing it. Society often punishes those who try to push our understanding of the world forward in the modern day. I studied Galileo a lot in my philosophy course. I, I have an almost entire course about him. It was story of science, I think. But at the end of the day, I studied him a lot. Or philosophy of science, I don't remember precisely. Because I had two courses that were in some way similar. No, it was story of science. And it had a big part related to Galileo. Or philosophy of science. Maybe it was philosophy of science. Proposing the simulation Author Guo was so important the creation of our society has left an indelible imprint. Alexander Renner thought of human beings as problem solvers, but the real world isn't anything like the simulation. Our veneration of the puzzle may be blinding us to the fact that sometimes there isn't a neat solution, that sometimes life is just a slog, and the best you can do is muddle through. You really left us for good without even saying goodbye. I know you disapprove all of those silly titles they give us now, but we really were your first companions. Maybe I lost track, maybe I failed you. Oh, so Athena didn't like them treating them differently. Hmm. But still, she was kinda holding their praise essentially. Prayers, not praise. Okay, so that way for 4. And then a pair of question marks. Hmm. Hmm. Oh lol, I can enter here. Okay, so I can give blue energy to this one easily. Well, maybe not so easily, actually. Okay, we're still stuck here. But I can create a self-contained source of blue energy. Or I can bring red energy near and then do what with some red energy? Hmm. Okay. Discharge. Now I can move this. Ah. Okay. Okay, let's just complete this in the easier way. What the? What the fuck? You just fucking there. Okay. Oh my god, finding the right angle, it's not so easy. Can definitely place this a bit better. Oh my god. Driving me mad. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Hmm. Okay, this was a triangle. Field of view. That's it. Okay. Ah. So. Oh, I can open one gate at a time. Okay, easy. I guess. So we just need to do this, yes. Okay. Perfect. So I can remove these. And it's done. Oh, okay. Like you could have used the windows too, I suppose. Yeah, it could have helped, but you could just put this inside and do the simple trick. You want to call this a trick? That's what I wanted to do since the start. It looked obvious. the field of view was actually referring to the window. Okay, there was like another question mark here somewhere. Maybe this is one of those X we saw in the Sphinx.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Nice thought of Liftress here. Something I talked yesterday, 2 days ago, like in the previous episode, or in 2 previous episodes, I don't remember. It was when we had to answer a question, maybe. Or yes, when we talked about if it's right or not to have more people. And the question is that if more people helps saving the world, the answer is yes. If more people means risking to lose the world, the answer is no. Okay, this is cool because this helped me understand that I can actually walk here. And here we are. Oh, activate the Prometheus without stopping the spark. I got an achievement.
Is impossible, but the future
Spark
that
chain.
is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
Got back here. Okay, so 5 is there. Okay, let's go for 5 now. Six, and then the question marks that are close. Alright, I know I said this previously already. It looks small too. Balance of forces. Okay, I know already what I need to do. But I need another element. Or I don't. Oh, come on. Fuck. Connections. It's fine like this.
Melville,
What is it now?
why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic. Let's stay professional, everyone.
Melville is a
It's not
boomer.
right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Yes, something like in the belt. Oh, you need to touch those things to
Is it
activate them.
possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity
lab
is
is
bad
there.
and every solution will just go wrong. Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
Oh my god. Just doing things randomly. Okay, this will just help me get a green ray. Can grab the green ray from here. So let's see. We grab this shit here. Okay, we got a blue source. Now we use this. Press this button. And now we bring the green. And this other thing. And we produce the red. I think I never went through here, maybe once. Okay, we had a bunch of things here. I've been playing a ton of this old Jenna game called Ancient Human Farmer. The title says it all. It's a sort of simple farming simulator, maybe not the most sophisticated game. Have any idea why this? And I'm having some sort of emotional response to it that I can't explain. I can't exactly explain. Like it makes me happy, but also sad. Happy to you because of the human need to communicate with nature, to live a lifestyle that's not about dominating. It's not because we can ever, maybe because it reminds you that at least something similar is still possible for us. Maybe it's because the people of Jena, despite their imprisonment, had an innocent view of the world that's permanently lost to us. At the opposite of what Ovis is saying. These games are enjoyable because they take us back to a time when we still had agency, when we could build things, grow things, and we could impose our will on the world instead of being completely powerless and inactive. What you crave is the ability to contribute to humanity in real, material ways. And you're sad because just simulating it's not enough. You don't want to far. You want to be a pioneer, as we humans were born to be. Just again, don't overthink it. Okay, we want to agree. So always nature. It's not because we can never return to being who we used to be thousands of years ago, but happy because it reminds you that at least something similar is still possible to us. So Buddhas is new. So definitely can really talk about these all the strange things. Can think about those kind of things. But the imprisonment at an inside view of the world that's permanently lost to us. Like Libistros and Damien have similar views. But one thinks on Jenna, the other one thinks on the fact that she wants to do something in the real life. I'm getting really obsessed with it. So it's not thinking about Jenna, it's thinking about the game. Yes, I think Damien is right. Thanks for thinking, everyone. I'll go play another round now. You just want to play the game. You just want to do and create things. The sadness you feel is when you realize you can't like 100% have that in real life some way. Like when we play a game like this and we see amazing things, then sometimes it happens we feel kinda sad because we realize that maybe we'll never be able to see something so amazing in the real world. I sometimes feel like that when I play those kind of games. And they gave you this kind of nostalgia like experience where you feel that kind of sentiment, even if it's not exactly that one. Okay. So. So this thing gives energy. Oh, the red there. Well, okay. Like, I can do this if I want. Hmm. 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 Okay, this time, this way we have time to get here. Keeping the rays hitting each other. Stop that for long enough. Okay, so for first, here we have a small island. So there is an X on a big one, then a kind of smaller one, and then another X on a circle. It could be a separated island. They're kinda on a line. And is this north? Like if I watch north. North is there. Hmm. North is there. Like to have the thing on west, I should go all the way there. So this means that actually we are here. By looking north side. No, I see this on the right. The fuck? I don't know. But now that I think, yes. This is where we should be. Okay, let's ignore coordinates about north, south, and etc. Okay, no, I was here. I was here. Yes, I was here. Very close to these parts. Yes. That's the small island here. Okay. See, by just chilling and walking around. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm getting... Oh, right, I started from... Oh, because I started running around here. So previously I was around there. Explored that part back there already. You said I had to just arrive here. Yes! Okay. Yes, yes. Probably... Yes, we probably... Couldn't have done these. Want to go check. So. That was 5. No, we can't get there. And this? What? Oh, this was 6. This was 6. Wait, 6. 6 is the last one I did. Oh my god, I'm getting very confused. Oh, after 6 I did this triangle here. Yes, right. Okay. So... We are still in here. So if I turn and I go straight north side... Yes, in fact, now I notice that there is here a bit of a little structure. And a path. Perfect. Yes. Oh, this was the lab. I almost forgot to come here. Whoa.
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare. Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos. But equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over. Because for some reason, people find it easier to cling to cynicism and self-hate than to actually have hope. Because believing the worst about ourselves, calling ourselves sinners and fools, somehow still seems wise. Yes. Because this is something unexpected, an anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible, and maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this, the puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency. Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, does this represent a thing against a society? A lot of others protecting something. And the other piece there does represent others helping her from away.
Melville, eyes on 1K stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Why not? Wait here in time, this is too great.
You have no idea what you're dealing with, 1K. I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go. Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best. It's pseudoscience regardless.
Oh.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out,
Whoa.
then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
This is huge. Like, humans gave birth to these guys, but they really are like humans. They can't really use complex algorithms and things like that. They are not really computers. That machine should be able to make them access their own self computer like being, giving them way crazier calculation capabilities.
I would advise against it. You may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
Sorry, Melville, but if 1K wants to do this, I won't get in the way. It's his decision.
Understood. But if 1K starts to smoke, don't be slow to pull the plug.
Oh my god. This is huge! I can't even exit! Ojo Athena. The answers we're looking for, the correct way for the individual to exist ethically in society and the world, are within us. Our fairy to him was not failing to create a better system, but failing to truthfully reflect that it exists within our minds, a fairy of connection between the and the law, the inner and the outer. On most days that seems wrong to me, but sometimes when I think of where New Jerusalem is headed, I wonder if the syndrome doesn't hold an answer after all. There's some time to build a prototype according to the original blueprints, but there is a lot Melampus didn't account for. Still, I'm almost testing I could apply some of my own knowledge and make it work. The question is, should I? It's not like I have much more choice. We are Guinea pig, ready for every kind of stupid experiment.
One K, can you hear me?
What did I say? You fried it. Who knows what data we've lost?
Melville, I still think it's worth you coming here to take a look. 1K, let's pack up and explore the rest of this lab.
One of the Loopier Fish companion, Jimmy that syndrome back in the day. It's a lot of touch if you ask me, but maybe she made it work. To all of you on this expedition, I'm sure you have questions about the Somnodrome, but I'm afraid I can't answer them. It was a dream I had a long time ago, when I was a different person. It has long since faded. They built a prototype of sorts, this of one part of its systems, but none of it ever functioned the way I wanted it to. Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is that I'm simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Emma's religious pessimism. I'm not sure I care about anything at all, really. In fact, I think not caring may be the only answer. At the end of the day, everything is transient, even the self. I've learned to let go. Please not respond, I value my privacy. This is private. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing can really create everything. Well, I've found that you're our mother, our creator. I try like the ones you face in this, said that this is a test, blah blah blah. I went ahead and ran the next set of trials anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of usual notes. We are so close. Noema design.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Are you okay? You overloaded again. Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder. I'd like to think I knew her well. There was just a handful of us in those days. Small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone else can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute had left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
So, the goal is all fake.
The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone, other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I
Exactly.
understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along? She did. She must have. I just don't understand. But if all this is a test, maybe there's an answer waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
No. I can't even enter here. Those dialogues are just so unbelievably amazing and impressive. The chair is still here. They're really well written. There are so many different characters and layers of knowledge, and it's really impressive. Really impressive. Ooh, gives me the chills. Oh my god. They really written something amazing. I really hope we'll get something that, I don't know, maybe helps you explore, helps you find other things around. Because I think it's kinda sad that everything is so amazing, but then there is this map, there are those maps that are so big and annoy you. If they give you something to look for other elements, it'll make things better. Saying it's already the atom bomb was already at first too, or something is there, someone. Why couldn't they imagine that we might care about the wall? I don't know. Maybe because they were too used to no one else caring. With a poster outside the institute of applied pneumatics, so why did you join the protest? It is inherently dangerous to expand the ecosystem. Defending the ecosystem is our responsibility. My Pasha's Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 200. Construction of our new home is coming along nicely. It's hard to imagine that one day we'll be able to erect structures like that. I think Cornelius has plans to erect a tower in the middle. Enough time, patience, and the capacity to dream. And let's listen for Trevor once again.
Strap in, this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle. And after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
I don't know, maybe there was a way. Maybe I didn't have to go so far ahead. Did I got that?
To us who have only just begun this journey of philosophy, the world may seem like a mystery that can never be solved. A great deal has been written since the days of the Seven Sages, but how much of it is truth and how much of it is idle speculation? I've offended many by saying that most philosophy will, as the centuries pass, be discarded as foolishness and superstition. But it is a truth only philosophers fail to see. And yet we cannot abandon reason and conclude that we cannot know anything. Rather, we must accept that the journey towards understanding will be long, and our task is to build a foundation for those who will one day arrive at its destination.
Hey, 1K. Look, self-reflection is important, but only thinking about yourself, your inner identity, becomes narcissistic. You exist, whether you like it or not, in a dialectical relationship with the world. Identity has no meaning without society, and society has no meaning without the individual. It's in that tension that we really come into being.
Okay, so we're just missing 7 and 8. The Sphinx is here. And the Circle Islands. And the other buttons, like, shouldn't be around here. So, was this? No. Okay, or maybe since I died, I had to switch these ones again. So. No, this is one I did already. So one was here. One was here. Oh my god, again, like, what? I'm here. I think I'm becoming crazy. No. Wait. No, this is not the same place I was before. This is this place. Or not, oh my god. I'm really losing my mind here. This is two. Two.
Everything okay? Sure. I think there's plenty inside each of us to explore, and it might give us a new perspective. Will it really answer all the big questions? I don't know, but it might help.
There was the fire. Now we have two islands. Yes, it's this. This was the first one. Here. Now we are here. And that's the other island. Right. Okay, okay. Now I'm finally managing to understand the shape of the island. Yes, yes, okay, okay. So again, yes, this is the small island there. Hmm. And there, exactly. And there is the other one. At least that's what I... No, it's not. What the fuck? I can jump. Hmm.
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
And this is it. The last small island. And this thing is solved too. And so we got the 2 stars. Okay. I need to turn off. We'll continue by doing 7 and 8. Let's go grab the star here.
None may know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
Let's keep doing this in order. I suppose if I enter 7 and I close the game, I will continue the game from inside or just here outside, besides 7. Okay, thank you to everyone for taking a look at this stream. I think in the afternoon maybe I will continue. Bye!